So, we still don't know what's wrong with me. I saw my neurosurgeon yesterday, and he did not see any overt signs of MS on my MRIs. Good and bad. Bad because we still have no idea what's going on. So, my neurosurgeon still thinks it's MS. Just given the nature of my symptoms and the fact that they kind of come and go, he still really thinks it's MS. And I was under the impression that if you have like an MRI that has no signs of MS, then you just don't have MS. I guess that's not true, and you can also get a spinal tap or a lumbar puncture. I don't know. Maybe they're the same thing. I don't know. And you can do other additional tests that kind of clarify, because sometimes the lesions won't show up on an MRI. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. So he's sending me to a neurologist locally in the Midland, Odessa area that can do some more assessments, and we can kind of go from there. I'm not super happy to be in the referral pipeline again, especially because my experience in trying to get in with people in my area has not been good. So we'll see. I'm waiting to hear back on the referrals. I'm going to call them here in a little bit and just make sure that at least one of them was able to take me, because historically they have not been able to. So that was kind of the main part. And he said he saw some bulging discs, but he doesn't think that's the issue. And if that was the issue, they take, bulging discs usually heal themselves within 4 to 6 weeks, 6 weeks max. I have been having symptoms for 7 weeks and nothing's changed. So he doesn't think that's it. Okay, I also just have genetics to have a bad back anyway, so that's kind of, that means nothing to me. And I'm also in no pain. No pain whatsoever, besides just some random Charlie horse cramping in my left leg. I'm not in a substantial amount of pain. I've heard that when you have a herniated disc, it's extremely painful. And it's like back pain. And I really haven't had any back pain this entire time at all. That would be noticeable to me. I know what back pain's like, and I haven't experienced that. So, he's not convinced that's the issue either. Also, the one interesting thing was when he looked at the MRI, he, with better imaging, could tell that I don't exactly have a colloid cyst, I have a penile cyst, which is the same thing, just in a slightly different area. Where the colloid cyst was thought to be inside the corpus callosum, you have this circular thing in your brain. It was thought to be in here. It's actually more over here on the side of it, on the pineal gland. Which kind of makes sense. He still doesn't think that's the issue because it's still really small. And the location it's at and everything. And there's no swelling. So he doesn't think that's what it is either. But the pineal gland controls all your sleep and everything, as far as we understand. So I don't know. I feel like that's kind of makes sense. And penile cysts are effectively the same thing as colloid cysts. They're less rare though, which is nice. I feel less scared about it because it's a little bit more common. And I am so phlegmy today. But yeah, so those were the main updates. I'm back in the referral wheel. He's going to keep monitoring my cyst through MRIs every couple months, which I'm happy about because I trust my neurosurgeon above any other doctor I've had experience with recently. So that's good. And yeah, waiting to see the neurologist again, back in the just never-ending cycle of referrals. Still not getting any better. Nothing has changed. Anytime I do anything, I get wiped out. I bleached my hair a couple days ago, And it made me so tired. I was so tired yesterday and the day before. So, I don't know. I was in a pretty crappy mood about all of this yesterday, but I feel better now. So, I don't know. Just trying to figure things out, I guess.